All right, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It's so energizing and it makes me so happy to see your faces. We miss you so much. Village 8 teachers are so excited to share some important information with you today and really just wanted to see you. So thank you for being here.
So this is our sign-in, and families are just asking that if you can scan the screen. I don't know if we send this out later, but if you scan the screen, it'd be great. We just want to get a record of everybody who's here. So if you could scan the screen, that would be awesome. And we'll give you a minute to sign in. This QR code is on a lot of our slides. So if you miss it right now, you should be able to continue signing, you'll be able to sign in throughout the presentation as well.
And this slideshow will be linked to our Village A website. So if you want to go back and look at it, it will be there.
Then what?
Well, I'll start introducing myself. I'm Mr. Jens, and again, you can see, like Ms. Veva said, you can see all this information on our website, but I teach 2nd and 3rd grade, so I'll be the 2-3 teacher this year, similar to last year.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hans, and I will be teaching 1st grade, so I'll have some of you that I had last year.
And I'm Miss Veva, and I'll be teaching kindergarten.
And I'm Miss Curry. I'll be teaching 2-3 as well with Mr. Jens.
I'm Miss Tori. I'll be working with Mr. Jens and Miss Curry in 2-3.
And Miss Chrissy, she's also an integral part of our village, so you'll see her around. I don't know if she's on here, but yeah.
I am, but I'm in my car. Sorry, guys. But I will be all over Village A this year.
So this is our admin team. I don't know if they wanted to introduce themselves.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Mr. Hans. And if you can see, guys, there's a little Bitmoji in each page. And you can see Mr. Hans right there. So he introduced this one. And here we are. This is your leadership team, and we're having fun at the playground. But families, again, I just wanted to say how wonderful it is to see you. We wanted to make this week mirror what we would usually do. And so, most of you have been with us that usually this week you would come in and you would find out who your teacher is and get to see the teacher. And then later we would have a Meet the Village event where kids, you would get to know more about the processes for the year. So we tried to get creative, and we wanted you to know right away. You should have gotten an email this weekend letting you know who your teacher is, and also letting you know of the events for this week, including this Meet the Village, back to school information, really for just getting started in remote learning. And so we know that there are a lot of questions, and we want to answer all of those. And though this meeting specifically will be covering remote learning pieces of information. You should have gotten an email from Superintendent Martinez with a town hall that will be held tonight to share more information as to after Labor Day and plans for students who will come back face-to-face. And Ms. Barber is going to put a link there for you. But again, I just wanted to say we're here for you. I wanted you to take a picture of this slide and know that you can always get in touch with us with any questions. And also give a chance to each of Ms. Beeser and Mrs. Allison and Ms. Barber to introduce themselves and say hi.
Thanks, Ms. Gabby. So this is Ms. Beeser. So it's nice to welcome back families. And I also want to give a special shout out and welcome to our new to ALA Village A families. So I know we have both some new kinder students, first grade, second and third grade. So know if you're new and this is your first Zoom, either as a parent or a student, there are other new members to the community as well. And we know that we have a lot of ALA specific lingo, which we love. So any new families, feel free to, if we say, use an acronym that you don't know what that is, feel free to put a question in the chat window, and we're here for you as we get ready with the new school year. Ms. Barber?
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you all. I just wanted to say welcome back. And if you have any questions as well, you guys can reach out to me.
Hi, welcome back. My name's Miss Allison, and I am an instructional coach, which sometimes can be a little bit confusing. I get asked if I do basketball or football or what exactly I coach. But really, I coach teachers. I have a really cool job of working with all the wonderful teachers at the school to plan their lessons and units and to work specifically on our projects. So I can tell you that you have a lot of exciting work ahead of you, that all the teachers have been working so hard to plan both remote experiences that mirror all of our design principles, and that we'll be bringing them to you in very creative and interesting ways. Even though I'm an instructional coach, I love kids, number one, and so I'm really excited to see your faces. And if you're a student on here, you'll probably see my face in some of your morning meetings and small groups. So I'd like to be as big a part of the school as I possibly can.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Again, welcome back. It's going to be a great school year.
So if you have questions throughout this, please put them in the chat, and we'll collect them. We may not be able to answer them now, but we'll put them in an FAQ Euclid document, and we'll share that by the end of the week to answer many of your questions. So attendance, so to kind of get into the meat of it. So for attendance, I'm just going to kind of read through this slide. Students learning remotely from home must be engaged at a minimum in learning demonstrated by either of the following to be counted as present. So for us to count a student as present, they have to complete one of these at a minimum, although that is the minimum. We want them to do more, of course. So daily participation in Canvas, and we'll learn about Canvas in a little bit. It's our new learning platform. Daily participation in Zoom. And so of course we're becoming amazing at Zoom. So, participation in Zoom, and then completion of submission of an assignment in Canvas from us. So if we have an assignment for a student, if they're completing that and turning it in, then we also count them as present. And so the goal is that the students attend all the Zoom offerings completed by the assignments. Attend all Zoom offerings and complete all assignments. But the above is just, it's a state attendance requirement, and so that they complete one, but of course we want them to do more, and yeah.
So this year we're just due to COVID-19, and since pre-K was had to finish the year online, we decided to, instead of doing K1 banding this year, we're just going to do kindergarten by itself and first grade by itself. However, we still do tons of village activities, and we still are planning on tons of K3 village activities. So don't worry, you'll still get to see Miss Beva, you'll still get to see Mr. Hans. It's just, we think it's going to be best for you guys. It'll be easier to transition, especially for those kiddos who did not get the full year of pre-K. And then it's also going to allow first grade teachers being able to more look to see how their kids are doing. I know in the beginning of the year, we're going to plan lots of one-on-ones and assessments on your kids just to see where they're at, so we can help them reach their next level of development.
There we go. So a couple of the learning activities that students are going to go through this year, and we'll talk about these. Granted, we'll go into more detail as the year begins. So you'll see we have morning meeting, and those are going to happen on in Zoom homerooms. And of course, we'll go over the mood meter. We're going to check in. We're going to do some community building, and we'll do a lot of social emotional learning in those meetings. And so, and those will happen every day, same time. And so students, everybody should be logging in, and we'll get to check in. The Zoom lessons, it says synchronous. You're going to hear that word synchronous and asynchronous a lot. Synchronous means students and teachers are kind of working together at the same time, completing, doing a lesson, completing an activity, and those will happen on Zoom, and those will happen in 3 ways. It'll either be whole group, small group, or in one-on-one sessions. And so we'll be meeting with lots of students in lots of different ways this year. But when students aren't meeting with us synchronously, they, the goal is that they're completing their asynchronous lessons. So you working independently, and that could be through choice boards, there'll be checklists. We're gonna try to offer lots of tech-free activities and learning opportunities, just because too much computer time can be hard on your brain sometimes. Canvas has, they'll be completing assignments in Canvas, as well as Seesaw. And of course, we have our other learning apps like Raz Kids, Epic Books, there's Khan Academy, and there's so many. So, and so they'll have those. And a lot of them they'll get through single sign-on in order to log in. PBL, we're gonna continue. We're gonna have some PBL this year, which is really exciting. Especially, starting in this remote learning method. And so those we'll start out on Zoom. That are going to be project driven. We're going to have some mini lessons. We're going to come together and do those mini lessons each day. And finally, we have recess, and we'll be offering some choice boards, maybe some Go Noodle or dance time. But we also look at recess as a time to step away from the computer, to step away from the iPad, as an opportunity to, maybe step outside and get some fresh air. So yeah, so those are some of our learning activities that we'll be doing throughout the year.
So some important information to know moving forward. If you have not signed up for one-on-ones, we are holding those on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Please either email your child's teacher or send an email to Miss Gabby if you have not received that one-on-one sign-up link. And we will continue to use Seesaw this year. You may send messages that way, receive updates and different replies on different information. The Seesaw for right now, we are working on getting it connected back to your child's account. So as soon as we have that information, we'll make sure to let you know. More than likely, you will need to set up your account again. So it will not be an automatically already signed in. You may have to go through a couple of extra steps just to make sure that everybody can work, because is it staticky, Ms. Gabby?
It is.
No?
Coming back though.
Okay, I knew. Sorry,
Gabby,
I'm using a hotspot right now.
All right, Miss Curry, I'll go ahead and cover this slide for you. So she was talking about Seesaw, and that will be, hopefully by the time you have your one-on-ones, we'll be able to get you information on getting on and getting back connected on Seesaw. And you may have heard Canvas, the word out there. There's going to be a lot more information coming for the district platform on how students will log in and look at assignments and turn in assignments. And teachers have been working really hard in getting that ready for us. So you'll learn more about that. If you have not, for some reason, been receiving Ms. Beezer's community updates, you can email Ms. Garcia, who you'll hear from in a little bit, at that email. And also, we're super excited because we know there are going to be a lot of questions and troubleshooting and just wanting to connect with teachers. We're going to offer an ALA help desk starting on Monday with Miss Heather and Miss Sonia and Mrs. Sparks and Coach Jeremiah, and we will be there to answer questions. So there will be more information about that coming soon.
It's my turn. Hi guys, this is Miss Heather. I am the music teacher and librarian at ALA Euclid, and because we're doing virtual learning, technology is a huge piece of that. There are going to be some trainings coming from the district that there are some already on the district technology website, but there'll be more. So if you're stuck and you are looking for more information that way, you can always go there. However, like Miss Gabby said, we are going to have some ALA tech help hours. You'll get the ones for during the school year, during your one-on-one, and they'll be on the village website. But in addition, this week, Tuesday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon, I will be in this Zoom room. The code is right here on the screen. The password is tech, all capital letters. If you have specific questions that you want to pop in and ask, my email address is also right here. If you have a technology question, if you're stuck somewhere or something's not working correctly, please send me an email. I answer pretty quickly and we can get you back on track. I've also included on this slide the district help desk phone number. They've gotten a lot quicker on their response times too, and they're pretty awesome. So if you are stuck, you can also call them. Now, Canvas is the new learning software that we're using district-wide. But one thing that's really great about Canvas is that it interacts really, really well with the single sign-on. So if you are new to the district, the single sign-on is how it's the system that connects all of the different pieces of software that the district uses to make logins really simple. So students just log into ClassLink, and then all of their apps are within the ClassLink folder and they can click on them. Canvas will not be a separate app. It will only be through the single sign-on, the ClassLink window. However, you can, if you're using an external device, you can still upload or download the Canvas app onto your personal device as well. But on the district devices, I just tested it out this morning, works like a champ. You sign into your single sign-on and that takes you to, and then you just click on Canvas within that. And I have some slides coming up, I think, that show that. These trainings and this information will also, we could skip that one, the video one. These trainings will also be available later. Oh, go back one more. Thank you. So this is what they'll do. They'll log in. They'll log in right here at link.saisd.net, which is the ClassLink login. And they'll log in with their, if it asks them to log in, it didn't ask me to log in, but if it does, there'll be a place for them to put in their student email and password. If you don't have that information, you can email Melissa or me or their teacher to get you that information. And you can keep going on the slides, please. This is an example of what the district is putting out for parents. There's tons of information out there. If you need a quick answer, just shoot me an email. If you want to dive into it a little bit more, there's tons of stuff out there for you. It's already in ClassLink. So if they log into ClassLink and then they, in the search bar, type Canvas, it'll pop up. I checked it about 30 minutes ago, so it is already in there, and you can go ahead and click forward some more. This is what their dashboard will look like. We're gonna get more into that later. I don't feel like you guys need that right now, but it's real simple. And yeah, that's it. I have much more information. Please use those technology help desk things. And we will get you through whatever is a hang up in the system. And that's all I've got there.
And these are our awesome specials teachers returning, and I think they are all here today. So if they would like to say hi and introduce themselves, that'd be awesome.
So I guess I'll start out. I'm Coach Birmingham, and I've been at ALA, and I'm very excited to see all of our students back. And I want you all to know that each of you will see us for a 30-minute Zoom each week. We can't be with you in person, but we do want to be able to see each and every one of our students. So we're very excited that we are going to get to see each class for 30 minutes, and we will have some synchronous and some asynchronous material for us to do together. So I guess I will let Miss Sonia go next.
Hi, I'm Ms. Sonia. I am the art teacher, and we are going to send home some art supplies. Something that students can use that will not be in their supply bag is a sketchbook, and they can just reuse their sketchbook from last year, or they can get another one, but they are going to get some goodies at pickup. And I'm really excited about this year and doing the Zoom classes with everyone.
Heather, do you want to say anything about music?
I am super excited about doing music. I've got some really fun things in the works, and I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. It's kind of a surprise, but you'll find out on Monday. And yeah, I'm just super excited to see them and start making music together.
And I think the last thing that everybody needs to know is you're going to be getting a specials bucket. And if you get a specials bucket, don't lose the materials in there, because we're going to be using those for our lessons. So we hope you have a wonderful ALA day, alligators, and we will see you soon.
Jeremiah, if you are in Kinder First, you will be getting a specials bucket.
Kinder and First get a specials bucket. 2 and 3 are already specials enough.
Heather, do you want to talk about this?
I would love to talk about this. So students can request library books. Yes, in fact, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. You guys are ahead of me. On August 14th, if you have library books out, please return them. There are no late fees. You can reserve books in Destiny using the ClassLink single sign-on by this Wednesday, because we want to have time to let them percolate in the stacks without anybody touching them. However, they have been in quarantine all summer. I've got my mask. I've got some gloves. I've got tons of hand sanitizer. And so if you have your students go in through single sign-on to Destiny, they can totally check out books. If they return a book, it will not be available for checkout again for up to 2 weeks, and we will be figuring out future dates for library pickup in the future. So yeah, there's that. And I have a video if you're not sure how to check out books in Destiny. I have a video I can send you. Just shoot me an email. I'm going to put my email again in the chat, and I will send that your direction. And that's it.
And Miss Garcia, would you like to talk about your page?
Yes. So hi, ALA Families Village A. I am your Family and Community Engagement Specialist. So you can ask me any questions that you might have about events at school or Zooms that we might be having online. ALA's PTSA volunteer opportunities, they are going to look a little bit different this year. You will not be able to go into your child's classroom and help them in person. However, we do have some exciting volunteer online opportunities for y'all to participate in. I also am a great resource if you all need any type of support from the community for uniforms, school supplies. If you find yourself in the middle of the year needing additional items, I am your contact. As well as technology concerns, Ms. Heather is a great resource, and I am one as well. So if you're having issues with your technology, like you're needing to schedule a pickup time or switch out, I can help you coordinate that. And then SISD also has Family Power Hour series. They release the topics at the beginning of each 9 weeks. So if you're interested in learning more about what they're going to be talking about, I am your contact there. And they will be communicated as well through Ms. Beezer's community update. I am the FAE specialist for both ALA Euclid and Fox Tech. So if you have some older ALA Gators and you have questions about what's going on over there, I am also your contact.
I think Miss Tiffany is here. Would she like to talk about her slide? Is she here?
She's here. I think she needs to unmute.
Okay, can you all hear me? All right, hi, I'm Miss Tiffany. I am the ALA Euclid School Counselor, and I'm so happy to see you, Village A, new students and returning students. My role on the campus is social emotional support. We also have an awesome ruler program that we use as well on our campus from Yale University. Different reasons to see the school counselor. If you're worried about something, want to help making choices, having trouble, need help focusing, and the list just goes on. Also, if we can go to the next slide, I have a virtual calming corner. I have a flip grid and a virtual calming corner. My flip grid has information for parents and students on various type of resources, mental health resources and social emotional resources. I also have an awesome virtual calming corner that I'm starting this school year where you can get all kinds of great information, activities, brain breaks, yoga, mindfulness breathing, coloring, online coloring, or you can print your coloring, visual relaxation, virtual field trips. You can be right in the comfort of your home and go as far as Martha's Vineyard, Mexico City, all the way to outer space, even visit Rome or Greece. And then I have some apps that you can download on your iPads or electronic devices, and some mental health resources and great videos from Sesame Street. So please use the virtual calming corner. You'll see a link for it on your teachers' pages, and it's a great resource to have for those in person or remote. And have a great day, ALA alligators.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again and someone let me know if it breaks up. Yeah, I'm broken again, it looks like. Yes, no? Okay, so if you have questions about anything, this is the who to go to. You may directly click on these emails and connect with the person that you have questions for. This again is live on our website, Village A website right now, so please feel free to use it. Registration and attendance is Miss Melissa. Anything having to do with uniforms, supplies, and supplies assistant is Miss Garcia. Anything having to do with technology devices or internet issues, contact Mr. Rios on our Fox Tech campus. Anything with technology troubleshooting, you may contact Ms. Heather. And we also included technology troubleshooting information on our Village A website, which we will go over in a little bit. And anything else outside of those, you may make contact with Ms. Gabby. You can go to the next slide. I think I'm the next one too. On day one, come Monday, these are just a few steps you might want to take to prepare yourself for Monday. First, students will log in to the single sign-on and choose Canvas to find your class. You might want to choose ClassLink first, so I put the visuals kind of in order. And from ClassLink, find the Canvas icon to log in to your class.
I can take over, Angel. You are cutting out. So once you find...
This is where you will log in for Zoom, morning meeting.
There we go. So once they find the Canvas logo or icon, they can click it, and then it'll take them with the information to log into Zoom for their morning meeting. We will also make sure to send out more information about how to log in later in this week, so y'all will be prepared on Monday. So this is these are our schedules. So if Miss or whoever is in charge of the screen would like to click, and we can share our schedules. And I think kindergarten will be first.
So again, this is our website. So you can go to this at any time to see our schedules. And so this is our digital learning schedule for the next 3 weeks of school. We're going to start like we did last year with our Zoom morning meeting. And then we're going to have our Zoom synchronous in-person reading and writing lesson after a brain break. And we'll probably also have these videotaped. So if you cannot make it to any of these the synchronous lessons, then you'll be able to go on Canvas and find the videotape and watch the lesson if you missed it. And then we'll have, when I have my one-on-one with you, we're going to sign up for our one-on-ones with your students for those 3 weeks of school. And again, I'll probably do a lot of assessment during those one-on-ones starting up. And then after that, we'll continue one-on-ones, have our PBL integrated in there, lunch. I know lots of children will be happy. We'll have optional Zoom lunch bunch again, and also something new, an optional recess choice. And then we'll continue with our Zoom synchronous math lesson, and again, going into one-on-ones. And then you'll also, if you can scroll down a little bit, I don't know who, you'll also have specials every day, which will be a lot of fun at 1 o'clock.
Awesome. And this is the first grade digital learning schedule for the first 3 weeks as well. We will start out the same way with the morning meeting. We will have a little brain break and stretch. And we are doing it a little different than kinder. To help with logging in, we're going to ask the students to log in, and they will actually stay logged in into Zoom from 9:30 to 11:30. But they will be put into individual breakout rooms so they can complete some work by themselves after we do a mini lesson, kind of like how we would do it in the classroom. So they will get a mini lesson, they will get put in a breakout room, and the teacher will work with a small group at the time. And then I will pull them all back in and we'll do a math mini lesson. And then they will get to go to their own little breakout room and complete their assignment. And then we will bring them back in for some project-based learning together. And then it will be time for lunch. They will also have the option for lunch bunch and recess choice boards. And then after recess, it will either be specials or it will be small groups times or one-on-one times that we will schedule and work with families to accommodate. And if you look at the bottom, the special schedule is also there for what specials they will have on which day.
Great, and here's the second, third grade schedules. And again, you can find all these on our website. And so our schedule looks very similar. We'll start with morning meeting at 9:30 in the morning. Then we'll start with a daily mini lesson that all students will stay logged into. We'll give reading lessons, some math mini lessons. And then we'll be doing lots and lots of small groups throughout the day. And so, so your students will have some various schedules that we'll be mailing out, emailing to you. But we have small group 1, small group 2 at 11:30, and then we have 11:30 to 12 lunch, and then small group 3 and 4. Now, one thing, just if your student is not in small group, the goal is that they're completing their asynchronous work at that time. So, you know, that would be logging into their learning apps, that would be completing assignments in Seesaw or Canvas. So, so just because they're not in a small group doesn't mean that they aren't engaging in learning. They'll still be engaging in learning activities. And then at 1 o'clock, we have specials, and from 1 to 1:30 to 2, we'll do some online PBL. And then finally, there's one more small group at the very end of the day. And then we have our special schedule down below Monday. And you'll want to look at this because my class has PE on Monday, nothing on Tuesday, art on Wednesday, music on Thursday. And then no specials to log into on Fridays. So, and Curry has, you can see it. So, and then Fridays, if you scroll down a little bit farther, Fridays have a slightly different schedule. And so we'll have morning meeting, and then we'll have a PBL lesson, and then we have some one-on-one appointments So we'll be meeting with students, and you know, that's a great time for assessment and checking in. We'll have lunch, and then we're going to have some Genius time, and then you know, they have some time to complete, finish any incomplete work that day. So, yep.
So this is our Village A website, and you can access it through the Advanced Learning Academy website, and it's under the Connect tab, and then you would choose Village A. So just some important things about our website. If you look on the left-hand side under quick links, that is where you can find this presentation linked in, and I know we will email it out later today. But if you look at the top, there's a bunch of different tabs, and each tab has different information for families and for students. You can find student schedules and all the different learning that will be going on at home, online, and then on campus as well. I don't know if there was anything y'all wanted to point out, Village A teachers.
It's just a great, I mean, if you want to learn about, we have a lot of great information on ruler and multi-age learning right on the website. So just recommend that you spend some time checking it out, because it's got lots of good information. And that's it. We didn't think of emojis for who's finishing.
So if you have not signed up for a one-on-one, please check your email for the link, or email one of us, and we can email you the link directly if needed.
And we look forward to seeing everybody at the start of the first day of school. It's going to be next Monday, August 17th. Exciting.
Thank you so much, Village A. We love you. We miss you. We can't wait to see you.